She gets so excited to hunt every opener that she pukes. When Rachel said that Mika may never hunt again, everything just got kind of blurry.
Yep, there's a rooster. It's so much fun hunting over that dog.
The puppy stage. At times, you wish they'd never grow out of it. And at other times, you can't wait for it to be over. I want to make one thing clear. Dogs are the best. There are tough times, of course, but the good times outweigh the bad. Those bad times can just really hurt. I promise that we're going to have more good times than bad on this show, but we also want to be real about it. And the pain is real because a good dog has a way of becoming a part of the family. An organic foot warmer, a living alarm system, or a really hairy vacuum cleaner.
Sometime in the summer of 2020, I was out here in the yard throwing a bumper for Mika, and during one of the retrieves, she let out this yip. That kind of freaked me out a little bit, but I couldn't see any type of injury. It didn't really slow her down, so I didn't really know what happened, but just out of caution, we stopped for the day and just kind of let her rest up for the dove opener on September 1st and decided to take her out that day. She was acting like she was in pretty good shape, and it was a pretty easy hunt anyway. Doves aren't too hard.
I've just got some camo netting fabric here that I'm hiding behind with a couple of stakes. Mika's hiding down here, staked up next to me. And if you look out here, I've got a couple of Mojo Dove spinners. Got a beautiful sunrise coming. And there's also a bunch of pigeons in this field, so I think there's gonna be some pulling of the trigger this morning. Opening day 2020, here we go.
She gets so excited to hunt every opener that she pukes. She gets all worked up. It's kind of freaky actually, because it turns into this gastrointestinal thing where she just gets so excited about it, works herself up, and she starts kind of crawling and rolling around, and then she throws up and she's fine, good to go. And that's what happened here on this hunt.
Oh, and just like that, we got our first dove of the season. Had two actually sneak in. I actually didn't see them because I was blinded by this. They came in and literally landed right next to the Mojos. And one got up and it literally hovered on top of the Mojos. Oh, there's two teal. Think spinners don't work. You can see the two heads right behind the spinners. Where's my finger? Right there. There they go. Oh, there's a dove. Here comes a dove right here. Could have shot that one. I was too busy filming these ducks. All right, so I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna go back shooting doves. But opening morning, this is why we come out here, seeing stuff like this. You don't see it sitting on the couch.
We got back to the house here, and as she was jumping out of the back of the truck, like she's done 1,000 times, her leg got caught on the seatbelt and she kind of tumbled out of the truck. There's nothing worse than not knowing what's wrong, you know, with your dog. They're almost like kids in a sense, and unless, you know, most of the time your kid can tell you what hurts. My elbow hurts, you know, or I fell down and scraped my knee. With a dog, you know, you just have to kind of guess and figure it out. Thankfully, my vet Rachel was available to see her right away, so we brought her in, but the news wasn't very good. So what had happened is she had a bone that forms from arthritis in your back. So two parts of your spine fused together, it forms this arthritic bone. And when she fell out of that truck, it broke. So she broke a bone in her back, but it wasn't, you know, it was serious, but it wasn't like she broke her back. When Rachel said that Mika may never hunt again, everything just got kind of blurry. You know, this is my first hunting dog, basically been my partner in life and in hunting for the last 10 years. And we've been through a lot of moves, job changes, hunting seasons, like lots and lots of hunting seasons, lots of hunting trips, lots of places on the planet. And, you know, the thought of hunting without her, I wasn't ready to accept that yet. There were some other words and instructions, but I just kind of tuned it out for a while. She talked about some surgery, but for a dog that's 10 years old, you know, the cost of maybe the surgery working out for a dog that old, it's hard to do. It's hard to justify. The idea was to put her on a strict diet, give her some rest, and in about 2 months, reevaluate the situation. It was clear that I'd waited too long to get dog number 2. And it's hunting season, and I hunt every day, particularly once pheasant season starts. So I didn't know what to do. It sucked.
All right, so just got the word from Rachel up at the Appleton Veterinary Clinic. Mika is done with her surgery today. Now, this surgery didn't have anything to do with that back injury that she suffered yesterday, but since she's going to be out of commission for a while, we decided to take this big tumor off her shoulder. We used to joke that she got to carry around her own tennis ball. Not every dog. That's how special Mika was. She got to carry around her own tennis ball. She couldn't really play with it. But if you never saw that tumor, this is what it looked like.
Are you so excited to be here?
You could try, but
She's like, you did good. I don't have my tennis ball. I want my tennis ball back.
So if anyone ever tells you that they don't think that training collars or shock collars are humane for dogs, well, first of all, let me tell you that this collar has saved Mika's life a few times, but usually the reaction you get, I'll show you right now how she feels about this collar. Mika. Yeah, should we put this on? Huh? Yeah, you wanna go hunting? Here we go. She used to get a lot more animated, but she's old now, so I'll settle for that right there for animation.
Today we're gonna hunt a very special property. It's managed for wildlife, and the amount of hunters it sees every year is limited. I've wanted to hunt it for a long time, and I finally get to do it with Mika.
But the fact that I'm gonna get to hunt it for the first time, and I'm gonna get to do it with Mika when I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna get to hunt with her again, is kind of a special hunt for me. I think we're gonna find some pheasants right in here. These thickets. Oh yeah. You know, one of the hardest parts about watching Mika get old and injured is when we pheasant hunt, we kind of got the program down. I barely even need to talk to her. She kind of knows the deal. Right into that thick stuff. If she pushes anything up, it's definitely gonna go the other direction. Nothing in there? Let's check this stuff. Once in a while, I give her a little direction.
Yep, there's a rooster. It's so much fun hunting over that dog. We pheasant hunted so much together. It's like, I don't even say a word most of the time when I'm pheasant hunting with her. She knows the program. I know what she's gonna do. She knows what I want. And just like that, we got ourselves a rooster 5 minutes into the walk. Gosh, I love hunting with her. Good job. Good job. Not bad. That'd be funny if she put up 2 right away and this hunt was over in about 5 minutes. You can see she's favoring those back legs a little bit. That back right one, that's the bum one that's bothering her. So I like to keep my pheasant hunts kind of short anyway. I'm just happy I get to hunt with her at all anymore. Well, I was really looking forward to this hunt. Didn't expect to shoot the first bird that quick. Kind of wanted to enjoy this a little bit, so we're gonna go see if we can find a second one. Hopefully it doesn't take us all day. But I also don't want it to be over in 5 minutes either, but come on, Mika, hunt him up. Oh yeah, she's on fire. Bird's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, heads up. There you go, hen. There goes the hen. Good job, Mika. Good flush. Good flush. So as I've watched her this fall, thinking I wasn't gonna hunt her at all, my target return date was November 1st. That would have been actually 2 months, so 8 weeks from the injury. I was just watching her and she was getting better. And I was actually shocked at how well she was getting better. We lowered her food intake, so she dropped a lot of weight, which is the #1 recommendation from probably any vet, but Rachel particularly, she's like, she could probably lose about 15, 20 pounds. Can't we all? So she dropped weight, she got some rest, some much needed rest, and she recovered. I was hanging out at my buddy's brewery in Hendricks, Bank Brewing with Jason, and we stay up in his creamery loft, and it's a pretty steep staircase. I was a little worried about her going up and down those stairs, so that was my test. I wanted to hunt her while I was there, but if she couldn't make it up and down those steps, I wasn't gonna hunt her. And she knew exactly where she was going. She hit those steps in full stride and went up those steps without missing a beat and came right back down them without any problem. Better than I go up and down those steps. So I hunted her the next day. Well, just like that, I was 0 for 3 on birds. Mika was working perfect. And we were almost done. We were kind of on our way back to the truck. Got to this little back corner, put up 2 hens right away. 2 roosters popped up. Just doubled on both of them. I didn't know if this would ever happen again. There's one more. Dead bird. Find it. Dead bird. Got it. There it is. Good. Good girl, Mika. Good girl. You can just leave it there. I'll come grab it. I'll come grab it. Heck yeah. Minnesota limit of roosters with the old lady. Not bad. Not bad at all. You get a good rest? You ready? All right, let's go, Mika. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of the dog, especially if you get a runner. Chase that bird up a little ways, and you'll just hear it when it flushes. You don't ever get to see it. And it's moments like that that have made me want to get a pointer. But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade a single moment that I've had with this dog. If that means she flushes some birds wild, that's fine. She's found more birds than I could ever ask for, birds I never thought we'd find. Cold, wet, windy days. Or a lot of other dogs might not have made it. At least that's what I'd like to think. Everybody thinks their dogs are the best in the world. And that's good. They should. Oh, there it is right there. She just put up a hen. I lost track now of how many. I think we saw 7 roosters and 7 hens maybe we put up out here. And maybe put up the same one a couple of times here. Had a couple of long pokes. But, I mean, this is more for her than for me. And I think she's had a lot of fun. Living your best life, aren't you, Mika? Heck yeah. Sorry, I can't shoot better. See if there's still a rooster in this corner. It's kind of birdie here. Could be that hen we pushed up, but it looks pretty hot. Yeah, there goes another hen right there. One time I used a collar right there. I used the vibrate function just to let her know I want to bring her back. I used to use the tone for it, but you can't hear the tone anymore. You can't hear much of anything anymore. But I can still vibrate her collar, and that tells her, oh, he wants my attention for something. Come on, old lady. Scent. Rooster. There's rooster number 2. Yes, that is awesome. There is our Minnesota limit of roosters today with the old lady working hard. We were pretty much done with the walk. We had one last little chunk to go. We kind of already hit it a little bit, put up a bunch of birds, figured we'd pushed all the pheasants out of it. And we were kind of going with the wind too, so much noise carries when you do that. And the fact that we've been out here, we missed a couple of birds. We were shooting not too far away. Like there's no chance we're gonna find a rooster at the end here. And all of a sudden, her ears went up and that tail started going in every direction, whipping around. And sure enough, she put up a rooster and it got up real low right behind her. So I had to let it get up high enough to shoot at. I didn't kill it completely when I hit it. So Mika had to track it down. You could see it kind of hopping up and she tracked her down. Beautiful property, and it doesn't get any better than doing it with the dog that you've been doing it with so many times. And when I thought she was never gonna hunt again, you know, to be able to come out here and do this on this property right here is a pretty special thing.
First morning at your new home, Tiny. What do you think?